It's been a while since I made these videos because, well, you don't know that, but I'll be honest, it's been a while. My hair's a lot longer. Because I always make promises and then I end up not being able to keep them because I have a bad day or things are just not going as planned. Though I did have some really good days. I actually went to the supermarket for the first time in 2 years. It still looks the same, but that was massive for me to go to the supermarket. I was in a wheelchair because I can't walk and focus on all the influences from outside, like people and sounds at the same time. But it was a step in the right direction, you know, getting the groceries, being in a store. It wasn't my first time in a store, but it was my first time in a supermarket and actually doing groceries. So, yeah. And now I'm kind of in a down again because when you do something that takes up a lot of energy, at some point you just sort of go, it's like it's gone. For today, I'm going to be making a video and I'm going to talk about food because food is something that a lot of people forget when it comes to getting better. And I've done some changes in my food pattern that have been very helpful, and the very small things that you just don't really realize that take up so much energy. I didn't even know they took up energy, to be honest, until it was pointed out to me. I'm going to start off by saying that every single person in the world has a different need for vitamins. So that whole 10% of your daily amount of intake per woman or man, that's just bullshit. What you need is what you need. What I need is what I need. And that just differs per person. So I apparently am a person who needs a lot of vitamins. So I take food supplements, and I take this 105. There's a lot more in this than a daily dosage, so I'm not allowed to take any more than this as well, because it crosses the line of what you daily need, according to science, a lot. I'm going to say science here because science has also proven that people need different amounts of vitamins. So sometimes science contradicts science if it's, you know, at the moment still not beneficial to their pockets. And if people started taking these instead of the ones that were in the shop, in the supermarket, then it wouldn't be beneficial to their pockets, sadly. But I'm a person that needs a lot of vitamins, so I take the supplements. Also because the Lyme has weakened my body to an extent that it cannot fully take from the food what it needs. Like a lot of energy that's in the food itself goes wasted because the organs are too weak to properly dissect and digest the food. So taking extra vitamins can give you that extra kickstart in the day. So get yourself checked, you know, find out which vitamins you need. For instance, I need omega-3 too. I also have omega-3 supplements because my body isn't getting enough of that and it really needs it too. You can just have it checked and then find out which vitamins you need in order to be a little bit stronger in the day. So that's about vitamins. And now we're going to talk about food. Food is essential, obviously, in living, but food when you're sick is more essential in does this food give me energy, or does this food cost me energy by eating it? And there's a lot of food that costs energy that people eat on a daily basis that I wasn't even aware of. I used to start off every morning with 2 white buns of bread, and I really liked meat that came from pigs. And I had a cup of milk, and that was basically my morning. And now I know, because I've been told by people who've actually studied for it, that pig's meat is the most difficult meat for your body to digest and process, which means that the energy your body has to put into dissecting what you've eaten is very high when you eat pig, and it's very low when you eat chicken. Therefore, basically when I eat meat right now, the only thing I eat is chicken, because it's easy for my body. It requires very little energy. If I eat pig, then my body suddenly has to put energy into digesting the food that I can use better for doing exercises or going for a walk. So you have to look at the food that you eat. So I don't eat pig's food anymore. It's just different than I'm used to, because I really do love pig's meat. I don't drink milk anymore because it's not something your body actually likes. It's something your body tolerates, and therefore it also takes a lot of energy in your own body to consume and to process. So I don't take that anymore. And the same thing goes for wheat products. So basically gluten. Now there are a lot of people who are allergic to gluten. You know, they have celiac, or they just have a gluten allergy. But gluten are, technically speaking, bad for you. And if you have Lyme and your organs have been attacked by the Lyme, because the Lyme attacks your organs and therefore obviously attacks your food system, you cannot eat wheat products, because wheat products have been so gigantically genetically modified that your body doesn't even recognize it anymore. So you don't get any energy from it, and it takes a shitload of energy to process. So you should consider eating things like spelt bread, or just soup and vegetables, and you should eat healthy, because I mean it sounds like the most duh reason of all, and it is very duh, but you need to give your body food that gives it energy, not that steals energy away from you. So I have a ton of stuff I'm not allowed to eat. Now it doesn't mean you can't eat anything unhealthy anymore. You definitely should, so your body continues to stay used to eating unhealthy things. I eat cookies, even though there's weed in them, because when I get better, I don't want my body to go through a tremendous process and suddenly having to function again while eating pie or wheat products when you're at somebody else's house or in a restaurant or anything like that, because restaurants aren't exactly gluten-free friendly. So yeah, if you're suffering from Lyme or chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia, just have a look at what you're eating and talk to a dietist or an acupuncturist and see what you can change to make your organs have to work less hard for you, and therefore you have more energy to get better and fight actual parasites and illnesses and infections, so you can get better and focus on the actual enemy in your body instead of your food. So you should try, I guess. This video is getting really, really long, but food's a big topic, I guess. One other thing is that, for instance, I was told by my acupuncturist, who is my dietist as well, that I'm not allowed to eat anything that's cold. So anything that's been in the freezer, I'm not allowed to have. That may sound a little crazy, but my stomach is a very weak organ, and your stomach hates the cold. So any product that is cold, your stomach is just gonna go, it's, gonna shrink up, just like you do in the cold, where you go, this is basically what your stomach is doing when you eat cold products. And you have to avoid that as much as possible, and give it as much as you can warm food. So warm breakfast. I eat soup in the morning. I've never done that before I got sick, but I eat soup in the morning. I eat warm eggs in the midday, warm meals at dinner, and my stomach has improved. My organs are improving. I have more energy, and it's a very small thing that you can change. It doesn't even all have to be biological. Obviously, that would be better, but let's face it, that's very expensive, and nobody really has the money for that. Not if you're sick, because then you don't work, so you don't have money, other than what the government is giving you. If you're lucky, the government is giving you money. I'm lucky enough for the government to give me money. So yeah, something to think about. It's an easy topic to forget while you're going to all your doctors, that there's something very simple that you can do just in your own house, which is look at your vitamins and have a look at what it is that you're consuming and how much energy that is asking of your body and how much energy it's actually giving back. So yeah, have a look in your own closet, and hopefully this will help you out a bit. I know it's helped me out loads. I actually really enjoy eating healthy, which I never ever thought was going to happen, because I used to hate vegetables. So who knows? You can change for the better. That's what being ill is all about, isn't it? Getting your body telling you that you need to change your lifestyle ASAP. It's a wake-up call. So have a look. Just see if you can fix what you're eating, and throw away all your pastas and your white bread and your brown bread and all your gluten as much as possible, and just focus on warm, easy to digest food, and with lots of vitamins, and take the supplements, and you'll hopefully gain energy like I did, and find that you'll slowly get a little bit better than you were if you would stick to eating regular, unhealthy-ish food. So have a look in your supermarket. Bye.